Naoya Inoue maaring maparusahan pag napatunayan na gumagamit ng pinagbabawal na gamot sa laban. Magandang araw sa inyo mga idol. Hindi natin maitatanggi na sa kasalukuyan ay isa po talaga itong si Naoya Inoue sa mga kinatatakutang boksingero ngayon dito sa 122 pounds Super Bantamweight Division mga idol, na kung saan ay malaki po kasi talaga ang pinagbago ng kakayahan ng Hapon na ito, na kayang-kayang dumapuli ng malalakas na kalaban gamit ang mga madidiing suntok na kanyang binibitawan. Ngayon sa nalalapit na laban ni Naoya Inoue para sa isang undisputed match dito sa Super Bantamweight Division mga idol, na kung saan ilalabanan ng Hapon na ito ang ating kababayan na si Marlon The Nightmare Tapales, ay may kababalaghan po kasing nahalata ang kampo ni Tapales sa kondisyon nitong si Naoya Inoue, na kung saan ay gusto ng kampo nitong si Tapales na magkaroon ng random bada testing para sa gayon ay talagang masigurado na walang panlalamang na mangyayari sa laban. Nagkaroon po kasi ng suspetsa ang Team Tapales na parang may hindi tama sa inuhubog ng katawan nitong si Naoya Inoue. Doon rin po mga idol ang naging suspetsa noon ng kampo ni Stephen Fulton na parang limitado lamang ang kanilang dapat na katanungan sa laban. Rami-rami na rin po ang mga nagre-reklamo ng mga boksingero dito sa bansang Japan, na kung saan ay kabilang na nga sa mga iyan ay ang mga saplitang pagpili nila ng iyong mga gloves na gagamitin sa laban. At kamuntikan pa nga pong madali itong si Casimero, di ba mga idol, na balak pasuotin ng mas makapal na gloves, pero dahil sa hindi nga pumayag itong kampo ni Casimero ay kaya naman po hindi nagtagumpay ang mga Hapon. Ngayon mga idol ay may bago nga po ngayong hinala ang team nitong si Tapales, at ito na nga yung maaaring gumagamit kuno ang isang Naoya Inoue ng pinagbabawal na gamot sa laban. Ganito rin po kasi ang nangyari kay Canelo Alvarez noon mga idol, na kung saan ay napaginalaan din na gumagamit ng FEDS o Performance Enhancing Drug Supplement. Pero ano nga bang nangyari mga idol? Di ba napatunayan na isa po talagang PEDS user itong si Canelo, na kung saan nga po nagpaliwanag itong si Alvarez na baka nakuha kuno niya ito sa pagkain ng mga alternatibong karne ng baka mula sa bansang Mexico. Ngayon mga idol isa pa lamang po itong suspetsa na gustong patunayan ng team nitong si Tapales. Pero kung ito po ay mapapatunayan mga idol ay katakot-takot na batikos ang sasapitin ng mga Hapon na ito, dahil sa kanilang sapilitang paghawak ng laban na dapat ganapin sa loob ng kanilang bansa ay mayroon pala talaga silang pinakaiingatan, at ito ay ang gumagamit ng mga panlalamang sa laban para masigurado ang kanilang panalo sa laban na hindi talaga madedehado ang kanilang kababayan. Diba dahil sa kahit konting punit lamang sa ulo nitong kanilang mga kababayan, kahit malayo naman sa mata, ay nagagawa na agad nilang mapahinto ang laban kahit nahalata naman na hindi ganoon kadelikado para sa isang boksingero ang kanyang cut na natamo. Ito po ang dahilan kung bakit ayaw na ayaw po ng mga Hapon na lumabas dito sa kanilang bansa, dahil sa hindi papayag ang pamahalaan ng boxing na masunod ang kanilang mga patuntunan sa boxing. Kaya naman ano sa tingin nyo mga idol? Isang PEDS user nga ba itong si Naoya Inoue at gumagamit ng ilang kababalaghan sa laban? At atin pong sabay-sabay panoorin ang unang laban nitong si Naoya Inoue dito sa bansang Amerika, na kung saan ay kanya pong nakalaban rito ay ang Amerikanong si Antonio Jose Nives.
9 wins by knockout, only 1 defeat with 2 draws. Antonio Carita Nieves. 13 fights, 13 victories, including 11 wins by knockout. Naoya Monster Inoue.
Fighters wait a long time to learn. He has a reputation with the jab, so a couple of times, Inoue leads with the left hook.
Well, he's fundamentally sound, and that power he has, all the right things. I just don't know if he can translate that physically.
Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of blocking it with Nieves face and face. Tries to stand by Nieves. Right, tries to punch with Inoue to get his.
Because obviously get caught. Shot. Good shot from Nieves.
In an amateur fight, so he has had 1 knockdown. scored against him, although he says now he goes downstairs and comes back up and fires the left hook to the body. That won the first fight for Juan Francisco Estrada. It was having his feet flat on the canvas. Nieves with that hard right hand off the jab. Nieves trying to come back with some body shot, waiting, and he launches again.
When one guy is coming up from below the flyweight division, the other guy is coming down from the 122 pounds.
Just a little bit. Left hand to the body. Placement rather than power. Now combinations.
Oh, he thought it was the bell. Inoue heard the 10-second warning flash and thought it was the bell.
That's Say Nieves right there. Inoue is trying to pick up where he left off. He knows Nieves was hurt in that last round, and he wants to test him.
Use kind of classic technical defense. You think that'll be a problem against the next level? When he throws cold.
And it sets up power shots like that.
Sometimes the game plan can go out the window quick. All of a sudden, it's your game plan when you get hit heavy with heavy shots to the head and the body.
Because what's impressive about Inoue is
Nieves is a tough kid, but he is taking a lot of punishment right now.
Inoue, it seemed to me, took the first minute of this round off to allow Nieves to throw some punches and
trying to lure Nieves into an exchange where he wouldn't have to try to open Nieves' defense. You could just, catch him in an exchange.
Top fighter in the sport, an average of 37 coming in. He's throwing 41 jabs per round here tonight.
I think Inoue has to put Nieves away here in this round or next because it's a lopsided fight and really look devastating. Make some water cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. And if he scores a knockout here pretty soon,
and Inoue just keeps walking him down, gets him into position there where he can face him and lands a body shot, one at authority.
One or two more of those, he could end this fight, Jen. Right there, and here Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yup, there it is.
Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body shot with the left hook.
Other than a hook to the body.
And there's another one. And there's another one. Ready to change anything. Another left hook to the body. Inoue listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward say. Another left hook to the body. Another left hook to the body. Saying, I don't care who you are, who you're fighting, where you've been brought up. Learn to throw the left hook to the body. It will win you more fights than any other weapon.
Tonight, here we see another left that lands right by the solar plex. Nieves hesitates and then decides to take a knee.
Bernard Hopkins against Oscar De La Hoya. Arturo Gatti against Leonard Dorin. How many times?
A damaging thing to do. Like, why does he need to keep taking those?
Experience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. Good right hand right there.
Yeah, this looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to do that.
Another left hook to the body. Listen to the sound the left hand body shots land. Over and over and over. The sledgehammer left to the body.
You can see Nieves is keeping that right hand glued to his side right there. That's why you got to switch it up. If you want that shot, you got to go away.
Things from me in the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for the knockout right now.
The referee has to keep a close look on Nieves in
minute 1 and 2. His first loss in the last fight was a decision with which he disagreed.
And it's only going to get worse as this fight progresses.
One right hand to the body.
From Inoue right
What a vicious shot.
Now, who knows what's going on internally in his ribcage.
Another left to the body to finish the round. And Nieves staggers back to his corner, where trainer Joseph Delgado has a decision to make. And he has made the decision.
The winner and still undefeated and still the reigning and defending WBO Super Flyweight Champion of the World, Naoya Monster